Merry Christmas to all and happy holidays from Recca over here at Animebackwhen. Now getting right into it, I know all you guys know of Negima and love Hina, but did you know about the Christmas themed manga the creator Ken Akamatsu made, which spawned a 2-episode OVA from 2005? It's called Itsudatte My Santa, also known as Always My Santa. So the plot is about a boy who hates Christmas and the holiday season of the year because he's born on Christmas Eve and was given the name Santa. He's pretty much a loner, but not too deep into the whole hikkikomori or loser, introverted, socially inept, and slightly autistic type of character that we're used to getting. He's actually pretty outspoken, aggressive in his interactions, but he tends to be pretty pessimistic. A lot of it comes from his parents not being there and him not having a solid support system. But yeah, all of a sudden, here comes this little girl annoying the hell out of him because of this, and she promises to try and make him happy and get him into the Christmas spirit, as he doesn't believe in Santa Claus or any of the lore that surrounds the holiday. Her name is Mai, the Santa Claus, and as much as she's pretty annoying, she has a hella charm to her, and you do gravitate to wanting to see her win Santa over. The whole point to Mai's character was supposed to give him love and affection because of the whole lonely vibe that makes him negative, but it seemed like more genuine care and not pushing the expected romance element we expect to get when we have this type of dual protagonist male and female situation. Santa finds her kinda underdeveloped anyways. So I believed all of what I just said, until they dropped it on us randomly that she actually is in love with him. And this causes a little wonkiness in the plot, especially because it just so happens that he realizes he cares about her too now that she says that she cares about him and he happened to be looking for a girl. It's funny, right? Towards the end of the episode, the show reveals itself as a magical girl, when Mai transforms into the beautiful woman this dude was really fantasizing for all along. Turns out, Mai is the real Santa Claus. The two travel the skies, going to give presents to kids, and Mai knows the backstory of all these kids and their parents and the struggles they go through. This is where Santa realizes that it wasn't all fake after all. Santa, reindeer, gifts, yeah, it's all real. That was the first episode. The second one now, it made me feel like they dragged it a bit. There's no reason why the beach should be anywhere near a Christmas show, unless it takes place in Okinawa or something like that. But anyway, Sherry, who's my school peer, comes into the story. The two study to be Santas together, and the story focused on the magical abilities part of Mai. Sherry puts a spotlight on the fact that Mai was supposed to be in training, and she's been procrastinating by spending all her time with Santa. So yeah, it's more focused now on romance and slice of life as Mai is about to leave Santa to go back to school. It gets really heartwarming at the end and provides some of the best aesthetics of the entire series, which we'll be talking on in a second, but I'm sure you can see for yourself how I feel about them. Overall, this was a pretty good idea. I think it was done on purpose to have this guy named Santa and have the girl screaming his name throughout the show while chasing him for half the OVA. I saw this as something that reinforces the Christmas theme subconsciously to the viewer's mind. It keeps the Christmas story in tune with the actual doctrine of Christianity and explains Christmas as the birth of Jesus Christ, and Jesus is mentioned several times during the show. But yeah, what a fun anime to toss on for Christmas as a beautiful blend between this very much Western holiday, well, even though it started in the East, but Westernized holiday mixed with an Eastern Asian animation. Speaking of animation, the art was on point, with good character designs and adequate use of the color palettes delivered through mid-2000s animation technology. Seriously, I really enjoyed the aesthetics to Itsudatte Santa. The picture is very sharp and it comes off a few years ahead of its time. And again, why is nobody talking about things like these to the point where they're becoming obsolete? Even though this one does have a DVD release in the West. Still, as for the music, you already know there's that lovely Christmas style jingles going along throughout the show that is very satisfying to the ear. So I want to just lastly talk about the dub. Voice acting is not usually something I get into, but man, this was so good I had to get into it. Itsudatte probably is my favorite dub of all time, or at least top 3, simply of the fact that it felt like a true and natural English translation of an anime. Even from the way the main character narrated his background in the beginning of the first episode, it felt more realistic to a Western audience. I mean, you do get some of that annoying loudmouth female anime girl voice acting, the moe type of character voice acting from that time, but generally they selected a pretty good cast for something so obscure and under the radar. Yeah, hopefully you aren't watching this 6 months from now, but even then, check this out from a Christmas perspective. It's not very mature. It does send a corny message of kids not losing their innocence and should continue to believe in Santa and never give up belief, but it does carry such positive energy and you will smile from time to time. I want to say, this deserved a full TV series, but at the very least maybe 2 to 4 more episodes as an OVA. They even made a preview for episode 3 at the end of 2, but it never happened. But what's done is done. Hopefully that helps you understand the quality of what this is. Like the video, comment down below what y'all want to see next. I'm out. Merry Christmas, Anime Back When.